June 16th, day 6 on a Friday. I go to work at 6 a.m. I leave at 5:30 with a good bit of moderate biking in between. And I go to a local baseball game, which was 20 some miles away. And I almost ran out of gas in the almost the middle of nowhere. Fortunately, found a quick trip, and I had to scrounge up my last cash reserves, a crumpled $5 bill and four dirty quarters. Made myself to the game and managed to get back home with 6 or 8 miles in the tank. Anyway, this was the Madison Mallards versus the Lakeshore Chinooks, which is somewhat odd because Chinook is a type of salmon. It's a very economical and culturally valuable species that's common or that's prevalent in the California and Oregon waters of the Klamath Basin. So most species of salmon need access to the ocean. That's just how their life cycle works, and they wouldn't be in too many lakes. They would be in rivers, unless the lake is connected to a river. Who knows? But definitely odd to see lakeshore salmon. It was a blowout. We left in the 8th inning when the team was up. The Mallards were up 10-3. But it was interesting to see all the players come and gather. I think 90% of players were between 5'10 and 6'2 and 160 pounds and 240 pounds. Not much variation. First live sporting event I've been into in a while. The parking was absolutely horrible. 25 minutes of wandering parking lot. Absolutely zero guidance. Had to park in a mall across the street. Food was mediocre and limited, but the actual experience was fine. Small stadium, so we got close. We could see the players. Fans were into it, and I don't regret going. Had a good bit to eat throughout the day. Still managed to clock in at 225 pounds, so very surprising. Well, maybe not surprising. I think I've seen the cycle before. Very quickly losing the weight, but a friend who is more versed in fitness says that the early first week, especially if you're someone who's been eating without much restraint and don't exercise regularly, you're going to see a lot of fluctuation or rapid changes early on, and need at least a good few weeks of tracking to be sure about the results and know that that is what you're losing, not water weight. I'm trying to stay hydrated. I would say that what I recorded today is pretty good if you're on a slight bulk. 3,000 calories, 120 grams of protein. Definitely need to cut back on the sodium, but all in all, I would say today is still a better day in terms of diet than those depressed weeks where you don't pay attention and you just eat junk. Got 10,000 steps in, and as I said, I biked on campus. Say all in all, a decent day. Wish I got more work done, but I'll be working this weekend as usual. Hopefully can get a lot done. Scrounged up the last of the ink, just pressed really hard on the stamp pad and was able to get a good stamp in there. I know. I do want to get back to the keyboard. Been missing out on that streak. Gonna try to make up for that on Saturday. And just try to keep some semblance of a work-life balance, have some goals. Make sure to have some kind of social life, stay in touch with the family. You know, just make sure to find something meaningful, something enjoyable, even with a lot of work going on. So we'll see. We'll find motivation somewhere. We'll see. But yeah, I'm happy to have kept this streak up. There ain't no quit. We're gonna keep going. Don't have a solid or clear motivation yet, but just see where this goes. Right now, I think 6 days in, coming up on a week, this is fine, but again, we've been here many times, several times, where first week, first few days, or even first few weeks go great, and then one bad day leads to another, and then we're back to square one, if not even further off, heavier or in more pain or depressed or whatever. This is good. 225 pounds. Not bad. We're making progress. Just gotta keep going. I'm hoping to hit 220 pounds by the end of June, maybe sooner, and just try to get active, get more involved in sports. Just do things, you know. I think coming into work earlier is gonna help me be more available in the evening. So instead of working 8 to 8, I can work 6 to 6, and that definitely should open up a lot more social opportunities. We're doing fine.